And welcome back. The South Dakota State women brought a 12-1 conference record to the floor at Frost Arena tonight against Fort Wayne. A win tonight would give them momentum heading into Sunday's big game with USD. And talking about big, Tagan Larson's been great lately. Remember last week she was 11 of 11 from the floor. She was almost as good tonight as they took an early lead. She led the way with 17 points. Maddie Giebert doing what she does best, the all-time leader in threes for South Dakota State. And her mom, Melissa Olson. She's the all-time leading scorer at Augustana in the crowd cheering her on. As for Macy Miller, the all-time leading scorer at South Dakota State, a floater for three. She had 12 points, and this was all Jackrabbits as they go on to win 92-68. Now, the Summit League Swimming and Diving Championships started today at the Midco Aquatic Center in Sioux Falls. The Denver Pioneers usually collect most of these. The men and women have won the last 5 conference titles. But Sarah Shank of USD in the 3-meter dive, she gets the gold medal today, a 279.75, and her teammate, Haley Peterson of the Coyotes, finished second with a 270.50. As for the men's 200-meter relay, the Pioneers are still pretty fast. They win this one in a time of 1:26.41. But in the 800-meter relay, Denver would disqualify themselves on the final swimmer left early. And how about that? Jacob Wan for USD was your anchor on this medley win for USD in a time of 6:43.22. And let's go to the scoreboard and see the team scores after day one. The South Dakota men have the lead over Denver State and Eastern Illinois, all tied for second place. Again, USD got second in that 200-meter relay that you saw Denver win, and they win the 800. Those are the only 2 events today. As for the women, Denver on top, but South Dakota right behind, stayed in 4th place. Congrats again to Sarah Shank of USD. She wins the 3-meter dive. USD also got second in the 200 relay and first in the 800. And now here's Zach Borg with your Billion Automotive Plays of the Week.
All Bridgewater Emery could do was chase Viborg Hurley's Chase Mason on this thunderous slam. SDSU's Henry Pohlmeyer turns defeat against NDSU's Jaden Van Manen into victory with a rare defensive pin.
Unbelievable. Defensive pin.
The NSIC Swimming and Diving Championships belong to Hannah Castigar. The Northern State star won 3 championships on her way to winning NSIC Swimmer of the Year. The Aberdeen Wings' Adam Pitters gives us the goal of the year, putting the puck on his stick and wrapping it around for a goal, and the Wings win at Brookings. Any other week, that'd be a tough act to beat, but our top play from David Jenkins Jr. beat the Bison from half court.
Jenkins Jr., 40-footer on the run, banked in! It's good! Jenkins Jr. banked it in! And the Jackrabbits have won it!
Giving SDSU a 78-77 win. And those are your Billion Automotive Plays of the Week.
Victory against Western Illinois. The Coyote men were back home to face Denver. And first-year head coach Todd Lee hoping to finish the regular season strong as they head into the Summit League tournament. Tristan Simpson for 3 of his 13 points. And how about Stanley Amude? Has he ever been good? Stanley for 3. And then, you know what? He can score 2s like this, that massive dunk. Now, it got within 9 in the third quarter or second half when Brandon Armstrong scored all 9 of his points in the middle of a 17-0 run for the Coyotes. They had 4 in double figures. Armstrong had 9. Amude led the way with 18 points and 10 rebounds. Your final 72-45. Coyotes look good tonight. The GPAC postseason tipped off tonight. The Dort men were in Sioux City to play Briar Cliff. There's Jesse Jansma, 3 of his 21 points. Dort built an 11-point lead. Jay Wolf, though, is going to nail 3 of his 26 points. He was really good tonight. Chargers would battle back to take the lead, and then Jackson Lamb had the night of his life, a career high, 33 points. It looks like BC's going to win it, but the defenders would hold them off. Josh Van Lingen uses the power move to score, and Dort with a big win, an upset win tonight over third-seeded Briar Cliff, 86-84. Let's go to your scoreboard for all of tonight's scores. Dakota Wesleyan, 110-99. Wish we'd been there, but we're a little shorthanded tonight. As Small had 8 threes in a losing cause for Northwestern. Presentation, big win for the Saints. They improved to 21-9. Lawless with 21, Folkers with 25 for Dakota State. And South Dakota wins as they had 4 in double figures. Amude led the way. On the women's side, Dakota Wesleyan wins. Sarah Carr of Huron, 37 points, 13 rebounds. The 4th-ranked Tigers now 27-4. Northwestern, the 2nd-ranked team in the country, they win 60-36 in a low-scoring game. Hastings beats Dordt 66-63. And you saw the highlights. South Dakota State over Fort Wayne 92-68. Tag and Larson with 17. The Jacks 13-1. The Coyotes 11-1. And the Coyotes host Denver tomorrow night. And those two teams play at Frost on Sunday afternoon in what should be a really fun environment. We'll be right back.